Guys, Diana here and welcome back to my channel. So we are back with another house build, kind of going in a little bit of a different direction this time. So I usually, like in most of my builds, I always do like the shell of the house and then I kind of build the room from there. But I really wanted this house to kind of be focused on like a fish tank idea in the middle of the house. So we have basically built this house backwards, going like room and then creating like the shape of the house overall. Now I do love the way that it turned out. It is better than I think I could have done it if I actually did like the shape of the house going, like the shell and then making the rooms. Just because it really does give kind of like a different, it's just a different look and a different angle. And it's pretty big, I'm gonna say. And I mean, honestly, the best name for this house is just a very large modern home, like the title, because it's ginormous. So we do have a greenhouse here. I don't put any like planters or boxes or anything like that, so it is just an empty room. So it's kind of, if you want to go download this house, which it is available on the gallery, you can kind of just make that kind of your own little idea, or like whatever like plants you want to put in there, or your own arrangement, or whatever works. But yeah, so that's kind of like the little free room that you guys can just kind of go and do yourself. The downstairs is like the biggest part of the house, but I think it was fun. It was kind of a challenge trying to like decorate it, but like keep the level of detail that I usually normally go for. Every room is basically really detailed. The master bedroom, we did leave it a little bit, I don't want to say less furnished, just more simple in what it is, just because I didn't want the entire space to feel cluttered, but it almost comes out looking underfurnished, just because it's not the rest of the house, I guess you can say. Lots of different aspects of, I guess you can kind of call it, I don't want to say themes, but the style of how the house is. So, I mean, there is kind of like a basic underlining style to the house, but then each room just basically has its own personality. And I didn't want anything to be like the same. I didn't want it to be like static feeling. I want everything to kind of just have like different layers of style, I guess is the best way to say it. And then always combining like stone and wood is like my absolute favorite, with like a little bit of glass. Like that there is like 100% me. And then the roof too. The roof is very strange as well, but honestly, I think it actually works out pretty well. And don't mind the camera; it is maybe a little bit fast, but in order to get an actual like good length, I didn't want it to be like too long, so I did make it go a little bit faster. But you know what? That's okay. This actually, I think it's 12 times sped up, which at some points you can tell, other points not so much. But a lot of it is kind of going back, fixing things here and there, kind of just reworking the house to make it work a little bit better. Just because obviously at first everything isn't going to really fit and like mold together, but in the end I think it's pretty awesome. I mean, we have like 3 decks in this house plus outdoor living space, and like the decks all have have activities or something that you can do on it. So like it's a lot of in this house. And then this is kind of, well, not this is kind of, but that is like the fish tank. I say in quotation marks because obviously we can't have actual fish tanks like that. It is just a swimming pool that I had placed there and just worked around. So we will have a family room on one side and then an office on another side. Just that way, it feels kind of homely. But we do put curtains up in the office, so I mean, if they wanted to, they could open, close it, depending if they need privacy or not. And then I wanted to do like one of those fake wall bookshelves here, and I wanted to just make it feel very full, but it wasn't really quite working, so I just went ahead and I took the door that looks like a bookshelf and put it next to the bookshelf that actually matches, like for the finishing that they put on the sides of it. I mean, yes, you can tell it's obviously a door and a bookshelf, but I mean, it's the best we're gonna get. So, you know what? That's what we got. I kind of do wish, though, that we had a bookshelf that was the same as the other one that set flush against the wall, not in the wall, like an actual door. They're like slid, because I'm pretty sure we had that in Sims 3 World Adventures, I want to say. We actually had like a bookshelf that was an actual door, or a door that had an actual bookshelf on it. I'm not really sure which way it was, but it was one of the two. But yeah, I really wish that we had that one again because I do miss it. Now that bookshelf door is not the main entrance. It would be the side door down below there in the office. That would be the main entrance area. But, just a little something different there. Upstairs, we have two living areas. So we have the main living area, which would be this area here surrounded by the fireplace. And then we have one off to the side with a giant TV. Plus, we have another family room downstairs as well. So like I said, tons and tons and tons and tons of living space. As for the pool, I did think about Sims want to jump in there, swim and everything. So we do block it off so the Sims can't use it as a swimming pool. If they want to go swim, there's one outside that they can use. But that way it's just like a complete decoration piece. And then of course, if you're gonna have a crazy house, you have to have a crazy kitchen as well. So double stoves, only one fridge though, because we didn't need two. And then just again, really making it feel homely, like lots of decor. Kind of, when I say lots of decor, I don't mean making it actually look like a kitchen, but most houses aren't 100% pristine. I know my house ain't it looks like a kitchen because it is a kitchen. So that's what I usually kind of go for is stuff on the countertops. You have your appliances out. You got lots of storage, which everyone dreams of in a kitchen. Hello, that's what you want. And then just little extra things here and there just to make it feel a little bit more homely. Getting the TV on the counter because sometimes you want to watch TV in the morning. You have the little crap TV on the counter, so you can watch movies or something while you cook. That's back in the day when you didn't have open concept and every room was closed off, so you'd have a TV in the kitchen so you could watch morning news, drink your coffee, cook breakfast for the kids or husband or wife or whatever you're doing. And then in the stairwell, because we didn't really have a place to put the laundry room, that's where I went. And it works out pretty well because it's not like you need a ginormic room just to do laundry. All you need is I'm supposed to call it dishwasher, because all you really need, is the I can't even think. Why can't I think what it's called? Wash machine. Wow, that was kind of sad. Wash machine, dryer. That's all you need. You don't need much. That's it. And then I did want to kind of keep this living room more on the modern side of things. Usually I go for these couches when I want something to look, I guess the best way to say it is upscaled, just because it is supposed to be the leather, I assume, is the fabric on there. I don't know. I really didn't want to go with a nice big statement piece in here. That lamp wasn't really cutting it. Nothing was really cutting it. So we just kind of went ahead and we took this light, sized it down, and that is basically the statement piece, even though the fish tank's kind of the statement piece as well, but you know what? That's okay. And then of course lots and lots and lots of windows in this house because you need windows. Light just kind of makes everything look a little bit better. And I really did try using wallpaper, just kind of enhance rooms more besides using objects. So, that's why we have the black, not the black, that's not black, the blue tile backsplash by the ovens, and we have the brick wall by the pool. Just these little things to kind of bring it up and kind of, bump it up a little bit. And I never ever used these curtains that we got from Dine Out, but they actually worked really, really well in this house. So we used them, and you know what? I think it worked. So, little quick sitting area over here. I was gonna do this TV, but then I was like, you know what? It's not really working. The fireplace wasn't really working either, so we do, get rid of all that. And then I will say I'm very guilty of using those couches a lot because I think they fit in a lot of, scenarios, because you can either dumb down the colors like they have for you to make it fit in kind of a more posh setting, I guess you want to call it, or if you want fun, they have fun colors. So I like it. I think it's cool. And I think it works. But yeah, so that's just basically the upstairs, not formal, entertaining area, I guess you can call it. And then I didn't want more of a centerpiece flower pot, so we just kind of threw that in the middle of a coffee table, and boom, bada bing, that was it. Upstairs powder room. Now in this house there is 1, 2, 3, 4 bathrooms. So one on the upstairs, 3 downstairs. That way, it's just kind of more convenient. If you have guests over, they can use that bathroom or the one downstairs for the kids. But, probably that's your main bathroom that you have people use. If they have friends over, then, obviously they can go downstairs. And then another little sitting area outside, somewhere they can enjoy their coffee in the morning, enjoy those summer days or those mornings in the spring or those, evenings in the fall, whatever works for them. And then we have another sitting area, more like relaxing patio, this one I would call it. And then on the other side, we're going to be having some activities there. So I really wanted something that we could use as a table in the middle, kind of like have a lounge effect. So this would be the quiet patio where the parents go to relax. You know, they have a drink in their hand. There's no kids around them. They can play relaxing music, and that's where they go. So or I guess third patio up there, we have the boxing. Wow, I forgot what that's called too. We had the punching bag and the easel. Wowza. And then, like I said again, we're just kind of going back and forth and changing the look of the house just a little bit to make it work. So into the master bedroom. So, you know, it's very simple. It's nothing too crazy because again, I wanted something peaceful, nothing that made them feel cluttered or, you know, like anxious or anything. So we have his and hers closets on both sides here of the wall. Originally I was gonna have them facing towards the bathroom, but then I was like, you know what, let's actually make use of this space and have them facing out. So that's what we did, and I, you know what, I think it actually works because they can still use it. It just looks a little bit different. You have, you know, more room to put stuff. I mean, not the most craziest colors in this bedroom. Pretty basic, if you do ask me. But you know what? For what I was going for, I think it works. It's just very calm, is what, you know, what I was going for. Usually, like, you can always do like a lighter blue for like tranquil. I can't say that, but you guys know what I'm talking about. To make it, you know, more peaceful, more calm. But you know, we just kind of went with the darker blue for a little bit more of a statement. But you know what? That's okay. I think it works. But yeah, I mean, very simple. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. And then we do have 2 rooms for the kids, actually 2. One I will say is more leaned for girls or whatever your style is, and one is more for boys or whatever your style is. I ain't saying much there, but I think the second bedroom that I do is probably my favorite kid's bedroom, or teen. It wouldn't really be for a kid if that's for a kid. Wow. It's my favorite teen bedroom that I've done in actually quite a while. It's very basic, very simple. Again, like, it's nothing too crazy, but like what's in there I think is pretty sick, and I would love to have like a bedroom like that. But then I would love to have a bathroom like this, like the master bathroom. Pretty sick. So we have a in glass quote unquote shower here. I really wish what is that? I really wish that we had like a full on 3 tile length shower, like something crazy, because I did mention in one of my other videos how like a lot of stuff is kind of starting to kind of look like custom content, which is pretty cool because I do love to use CC, but like I don't use it that much. But if we had like a 3 tiled shower, I think that'd be pretty sick. And then this is just the office bathroom, so I didn't want to make it look a little bit more fancy, because if you have clients downstairs, or you know that someone needs to use the washroom, then they can use this one. So we did use the talking toilet, because I've actually never really used it in any of my builds. So I thought, you know what the heck, let's use it here. And as big as this office looks, it actually doesn't fit that much stuff. Like, I mean, you have an easel, you have the chair, you have the bookshelf and everything, but like, other than that, there's not much, because it's just like a desk, computer, couch, TV, fireplace, like the majority of what I usually put in an office, and probably what I could get into a smaller space, is in this space. But it doesn't look like there's that much space afterwards, which is, I don't know, it was weird. Like, I had issues with space, which doesn't make any sense because it's a pretty big space. What I think is the challenge was making it feel spacious still, with not having it so cluttered up, because that's usually how I go with a lot of other stuff. So this is the downstairs family room area. I really want to use this glass table that we got. I'm pretty sure it's from like Get to Work. But unfortunately, TVs don't actually sit on it. So we just did the raised TV object cheap thing and made it work. And these couches, even though they're like basic as what, they're like my favorite couch to use in family rooms, just because it feels like it's a family room couch. And that's just me. I also was going to make this house pet friendly. I was gonna like put in dog stuff, but I kind of forgot. Like I put in the food, like the decor food, but that was it. Like everything else I forgot to put in, so I don't even know. It was very strange. And then this being the family room, I didn't want it to be a little bit more fancy, so we got this gaming simulator, but it didn't really work. Again, it was a space issue because nothing was fitting the way that I wanted it to fit. So we do move some things around. Actually, not even some things. We literally move like walls around to make it work. But I think in the end, I think it works pretty well. The room actually gets smaller, but it actually fits better, which is a little bit strange, but I don't know. So yeah, basically we just made the office door into the hallway, so that way it kind of flows a little bit more, because at first it was 2 entrances from the family room, now it's just the one secret one. And that little counter that I had placed next to the bar there actually disappeared when I moved some stuff around, and I didn't catch it until afterwards. So that has disappeared from the build, so now it's just like an empty space by the wall, but you know what? That's okay. If you want to, just pop it in. I'm pretty sure how to move objects on. I usually build with it on, so if you do want to put it back in there, you can try it without it. Probably might not work, so I would put move objects on if I was you. And if you don't know what that cheat is, it's just a bb.moveObjects space on. Not everyone needs the on for the cheat. I don't, so you may not, but you can always try it. So this is bedroom number 1. Very pastel-y, lots of purples. We get some pinks up in here as well. Just because I want to feel girly, but I didn't want like to have over like powering colors. Even though it's like, yes, a lot of purple right now, and it is kind of a strong, it is more of a stronger color. I find usually if you go in like more pastel routes, then it won't be as harsh and it won't feel as bright. Like it's still gonna feel like really pretty and pink or like purpley or whatever you want to call it, but it's not gonna feel overpowering with color because it is on the lighter end of the spectrum, I want to say. Well, not spectrum, but you know, it's on the lighter shade of the color. And then for my favorite teenage bedroom here, it's just, I mean, honestly, it's like any kid would love to have this in their room. Like, it's completely decked out. What we have now is not how I keep it. I changed it because it was not working whatsoever. I mean, it's pretty basic for what it is. Like, it's a bed, it's a dresser, it's a side table. It's more so the accessories. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are gonna find out in, like, literally 2 seconds here. But, I mean, I would be completely content with this bedroom. So, we have, in here, we get a piano and a guitar. And because of this, oh, and then I was like, you know what, we should put an organ in the house. And we have a freaking DJ mixing set. Now, if this was my room, I'd be pretty freaking stoked. Just saying, like, I would be on that stuff non-stop. Like, you could not get me off. It'd be pretty sick. And, of course, to finish it all off, we have the lighting system. But, like, yeah, that's, like, I don't know, it's very basic, but, like, I love that build. And then I realized we still had a basement, so I got rid of that. But, yeah, so that's basically the main house. Like, everything's pretty... Like, there's just activities to kind of do everywhere. Like, you couldn't really ever be bored in this house. If you were bored in this house, then I would say that you were probably spoiled growing up. Like, you know, if you're a teenager, like, oh my god, there's something to do. And it's like, kid, every room that you walk into, there is something to do. Like, what are you talking about? We are coming to screenshots here pretty quick. There is a lot, so you have to just kind of bear with me because I want you guys to see the entire house. And then I just really wish that we had a rug that like worked for the outside. We don't have anything, so I just kind of made it work with that matting stuff. And then you guys will see the landscaping also in the screenshots. I didn't take any footage of that, but you know what? It's very simple. It's not too crazy. It's just a couple plants here and there and a couple of fences. But yeah, so that's basically the outside, and we're just going to jump into screenshots right now. So, this is the front of the house. Very, very nice, if I do say so myself. I am liking it. And then just a closer shot up of the patio area and the front door, so you can like see inside. Main living room area, and then we have the kitchen, and then we have the family room number 1, I guess you can call it, and dining room. And then we have downstairs family room, and we also have the office easel area. I do love the fish tank though. I think that was pretty, well, when I say fish tank, I mean pool area. So fish tank pool thing. I think it's pretty sick if I do say so myself. And then we have bedroom number 1. Oh yes, bedroom number 1, shot 1, and bedroom number 1, shot number 2. And then we have the second teenager's room, and also lots of curtains in this house because, you know, you can't have lots of windows and no curtains. And then we have his musical area, and then master bedroom, very different from the kids, very, I don't want to say empty, just very non-cluttered. And then we have the kind of makeup dresser area, and then we're gonna have the master bathroom. Master bathroom. Wow. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this build. Don't forget to leave your comments, thoughts, ideas down below. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell to get notifications when my videos come out. Anyways, guys, hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you all soon.